This question on health, the British Medical Journal reported last week that more than 30,000 people in the UK are killed every year by doctors through mistakes, misdiagnoses, and so on. My question for Maharishi is, can such a flawed system be saved through Vedic medicine? And if so, how?
Very easily, very automatically. The answer of how is the same way as a lighted lamp removes the difficulties of darkness. This report from so many people killed by the doctors for all the past of the world. People get killed through medicine, through doctor and all that. That is because the approach to health has been not very basic so far. Basic, now take the example of a gardener. He just waters the root and supplies nourishment to the whole diversity of the tree. If someone says, all right, I'll put the water on the trunk, that effect will not be there. It has to be at the root. So the whole physiology, the whole body, physical body of man is made of those vibrations which are Vedic vibrations of natural law. Vedic vibrations of natural law, they are the Vedic mantras. The whole body is made of that. The whole body is made of that. Now, in this generation, for the last 5-6 years, His Majesty Raja Ram has discovered this. The great physiologist, he discovered that the Vedic mantras, all that in the Shruti, in the Smriti, in the Puranas, in the Bhagavad Gita, in the Yoga Sutras, in the Brahma Sutras, this Vedanta Sutras, these vibrations are the vibrations that are basic to the physiology. So if there is some disorder in the physiological structure or function, if there is disorder in the physiological structure and function, it can easily be corrected by the vibrations of the Vedic mantras, and that will be basic treatment of disorders. Basic treatment of disorders. His Majesty Rajaram is sponsoring very soon. He is going to train these we can say doctors or whatever we call it, whether we call it doctor or non-doctor, that approach to basic level of health, which is approach through consciousness. The same thing, education, the educational approach through consciousness, which will enliven the whole brain physiology. And total brain physiology means make use of the total natural law for every thought, for every action. And that means every thought and action will be evolutionary. It will be healthy. So if the health is good, then the wealth will be all right. Then the administration will be all right. This defense through military and all that will be forgotten. Whatever is this 2003 The press will see in how much time the world takes to dismantle the militaries and make the national consciousness integrated, so that in the integrated national consciousness there will be no enemy born to the nation. No enemy born to the nation. No enemy will be born to the nation. That is the leadership in administration we are going to create. From our side, we are generous. Only from the side of the governments, as long as they take to start, it all depends on their understanding, on their trying, on their on their willingness to come out of problems, come out of weaknesses, and all that. It's a very beautiful approach. Health through consciousness. Education through consciousness. Agriculture through consciousness. Same reverberations of agriculture. The agriculture will be more nutritious, more healthy. In every field, there is awakening, but the press will note how much time. Our final success will be when the governments will do away with their with their military power. It's not necessary, because no military as such can possibly prevent the nation. You can destroy another nation, but when it comes to other nation destroying it, the same thing will be applicable to you also. There will be a worldwide coherence generated through our effort, through the leaders that we are going to train, in the field of administration. They will create integrated national consciousness, and they will create integrated world consciousness. Help thy neighbor will be realized. Help thy neighbor will be realized. A very good time is expected. And this teacher training program that we have adopted is the fulfillment of all these so many decades of our worldwide efforts. And now this will be a final stroke for creating heaven on earth. And all these countries crying in the field of agriculture, crying in the field of defense, crying in the field of medicine, crying in the field of education, that all these deficiencies will be overcome, will be leveled up, and the mankind will be on a beautiful level of, in one word, enlightenment. In the light of God, that's all. That's all, God.